Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Second Perpetrator here. Going to do another What's in the Box for the new viewers. What's in the Box is where LCS purchases go till I have a chance to film it for you. Then I determine if it goes in an album collection, a box for a permanent stack, or another box for future sell, trade, or upgrade for gold. So let's see what we got. And this is going to go along with part of the purchase I made when I traded in my St. Gaudens. Well, I didn't trade it out, I sold it, and I wound up getting my 81cc. I did pick up a few other coins, and something I think the stacking community has kind of misses out on, because you watch a lot of channels and everybody's like, you know, they're going to buy and they're going to stack, and they're never going to sell. They're holding, they're never going to sell, and you know, things have to get to the extreme before they sell, and I think sometimes they're missing out on the boat. I know I mentioned it several times. I did a GSR trade back in 2021, early part. I traded 63 ounces of just plain old generic silver to get my St. Gaudens, and then I held on to it, and then I decided to, even with gold going down, the St. Gaudens was holding price, and I actually got a good price for my St. Gaudens. And along with that, well, they wrote down what they were going to give me for my St. Gaudens. Just keep in mind, when I walked into the shop, I was intending to buy that, and then they were holding on to a couple things for me. I don't remember what it was. They had in my box that they keep in the safe for me. And wasn't that I needed the money, but I felt it was time to take advantage and pull some profits out on my St. Gaudens. I more than doubled my money on that for what I originally had out of pocket for the silver that I traded in to get my St. Gaudens, and then selling it as of today. This video is probably 3 or 4 days out from when I actually sold it. But I have no regrets selling it. It did its intended purpose. It gave me some profit potential. It held its value. I traded it in, and getting my 81cc to work on my Morgan collection, which was one of 2 coins I needed. So now I've got that one knocked out. That was a total surprise, because before, when I first walked in the shop, they said, we have something to show you. They had just bought a collection. They had a bunch of slab coins. They know I don't buy much in slabs. So before I even looked at those, I told them, I said, well, I'm here to, you know, what are you going to give me on my St. Gaudens? And explain, you know, it's the same one that we did the trade on the prior year. It only took them a couple minutes. They offered me a great price. Like I said, it was more than double my original cash investment on the silver that I used to trade in on it. So they wrote that down because I was going to sell it. And then I had maybe $100 in my box of stuff that they were holding back for me. I was going to pick that up. And then I went through and I found the 81cc. We worked out a deal on that. So now I'm one coin. That was an unexpected purchase, but it was nice to trade generic silver for the St. Gaudens, and then cash in the St. Gaudens and not only pick up a coin I need, but I wound up getting a bunch of other coins that will expand my collection without any out of pocket expenses at that time, because I was using the sale of my St. Gaudens and those profits and flipping all of that. But I didn't flip all of it. I did bring home some cash, but I turned that money that I originally had invested into the St. Gaudens into coins to expand on and further along my collections, along with a few other things. Part of that purchase was, let's see, I got, and something I'm looking into. Most of you know I prefer raw coins, but in certain situations I will buy graded coin. I did buy the graded 81cc. It was MS64. I got it for a really good price. Actually $150 to $200 cheaper than I was planning on spending for a raw one. So I felt like it was, getting it slabbed was a no, was just straight up at the price I got it for. But then I was going through their stuff, and I'm not much on the graded bullion, and I wasn't concerned on two of these about the graded bullion. And we know there was millions of these made, these Washingtons. You find them all the time. This is one commemorative. Because my LCS, when they get commemoratives in, the $50 ones, they generally, unless it's one of the more expensive ones, they'll put a lot of them into the junk bin. Well, I've told them, if you're going to throw a commemorative into the junk bin, just put it in my box and let me know it's in there when I come in, and I'll get it. Very few. They've had a couple that were really slicked out that I said, no, I don't want these. But for the most part, I buy the commems when they have them. This is another one that I generally refuse. There are just so many out there. I do have a couple in my collection, maybe 3 or so. I have the regular business strike one, and then I have the proof. And that's enough for me. These are, I pass up so many of these, it's pathetic. They get these all the time. But this one I had to get. And they charged me $12 for this, which technically would be 24 times face. But, I mean, it's, PCGS slab. This was kind of like a no-brainer. The cool thing about it was the 33rd U.S. Mint Director, Donna Pope, hand-signed it. So this has her signature on it. This was a no-brainer for me, and I'm seriously thinking about starting a collection, not chasing every denomination or every coin type that they sign their name to, but going after, once I get somebody's signature, it doesn't matter what the coin is, and mark it off, and then, I look and maybe put a collection together of all the different signatures, people that have signed the slabs. I think that would be kind of a cool collection, just having the signatures. The nice thing about the signatures is that makes this a crossover collectible, because you have your silver stackers will buy these out of the junk bin. Then you have your coin collectors who, if they're collecting the commems, they're going to want one of these to finish out their set. And then, obviously, well, this is a Proof 69 decam. You have your people that collect in, they want the slab, but then you have your signature collectors too, or people that collect autographs. Well, the autograph's genuine because it's graded coin, so it's going to be it's going to be an authentic signature. So, and I've already pre-put it into one of my slab protector sleeves. I do that with all my slabs, even though I have a box with pad in there between the slots. I put all my slabs into the sleeve protectors. But we got Donna Pope on a 1982 S George Washington proof, PCGS. I looked it up even and did the skilly do on eBay, and you can't get this for $12 on eBay. To me, that was a no-brainer. I'm not much on graded bullion either, but we have, and the first day of issue is garbage to me. I don't care about that. This is a 2019 PCGS MS70 Silver Eagle. First day of issue. If you're concerned about that, to me, that is a worthless designation. It's not even worth the print to print that on there. But this has Thomas Cleveland's autograph, or signature, if you want to call it. U.S. Mint AIP Master Designer. Not worried about the coin. I bought this one because it had his signature, and I have some coins with signatures, so I said, I'm thinking about setting aside a box and collecting, this Cleveland. He, probably signed several years and maybe some other coins or whatever. I'm not worried about the coin type. I just want one slab with the signature, and that's good for me. I'm not going to chase all the other coin types that they put their signature on. Just one is good for me. So I got that one. And then I thought this one was kind of unique. This is the 2016 PCGS MS70 Silver Eagle, 30th anniversary. I don't know if it doesn't say set, so I don't think it was, it may or may not have been from the set. But it was verified by David Hall, has his signature on it, and David Hall was the founder of PCGS. This label is on, or his signature is on many coins, kookaburras, koalas, I don't know, you probably name the modern bullion coin and his signature is probably, you'll find the coin with his signature, but I thought it was kind of cool. So I added that to the collection. So, like I said, he's got I did the skilly do on eBay, and his signature is on all kinds of years for the kookaburra, the koalas. I'm not chasing those down. I now have his signature, so I won't worry about, unless I see them super cheap, where I could flip it out. But this is a signature will go in with my signature collection. So anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of these? Are you getting the slabs with the signatures, or, what's your thoughts on that? To me, the signatures, I can see where the signatures, the hand sign signatures, add value. It makes it unique. That is something I do agree with, and I do agree with the value of these being higher because like I said, you have a cross collectible now. You have the coin itself, the silver, whatever coin type, then the people with the slabs, and then you have the signatures. And, people that collect autographs would also collect these also. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you on another video.